Am I live? Am I? I gotta.
It's peanut
Oh,
butter
that was
jelly
loud.
time.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter
You
jelly
know what time it is. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. 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 Peanut butter. That takes a lot of energy. A lot of peanut butter jellies. All right. Let me stop it. There you go. There you go. I can't stop singing it. Do you know that's like my favorite song? How many years have I been singing this peanut butter jelly and it never gets old? You know when something's good, you never get tired of it. Do y'all get tired of it? Like when you come on, I'm sure if you watch my videos, you're like, skip. I can't. And I do it. It's not like it's a little pre-recorded thing either. I peanut butter jelly it at new peanut butter jelly every video. Every video has. So I get, because I get to sing it. Who's here? Pink guy. 24 times a pizza. RV. Oh, 24 times a pizza is a bot. Uh-oh. How do we, where's Movie Fan? Movie Fan usually, Movie Fan will be here to catch all the bots if they are. I'm good, RV. Thank you. 24 times a pizza might just know how much I like pizza. Because I do. Like I'll tell you this story. It's funny. Real quick, I'll tell you this story. Since 24 times a pizza is on, that we're in like a pizza group for the city, St. Louis pizza group. And they have a little passport you get, and you can go around to the pizza places and post about your experience and stuff. Anyway, so we posted last weekend. We went to a pizza place and we posted about it and put our pictures up and everything. And then the kids started their school, school started this week. And Bella started school, Zach started school. Anyway, one of her teachers, like in the middle class goes, "I recognize you." And Bella was like, "You do?" Like my daughter. She's like, "How do you recognize me?" And she says, "Does your family like pizza?" And she recognized her from being in that pizza group. She was embarrassed too. She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, you were in the pizza group," and went on and on and on. I was like, "Oh, that's funny." Uh-oh. Did I change? Oh, I'm getting messages. Oh, uh-oh. Somebody is my site. Like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me go check something real quick. I'm live and they're asking me questions. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay. It's working. Oh, there's Movie Fan. Oh, look, hold on 1 minute. I got text from the kids. Like I was just talking about them. And they're like, "Mom, I need this." Like, this is what happens when I'm live. Okay. All right. All right. I sent the kids a message. All right. Where are we at? Let me read. Pentagon released new UFO videos. Really? Love you too, RV. Movie Fan's here. I'm good. Movie Fan. That's why I was just talking about you. Because someone said something about a bot. I was like, listen, my Movie Fan will show up and he won't let no bots through. I know that's what Movie Fan does. Hi, Santa Tanny. What is the stream for? Just to talk. My weekly stream. Krishna song reaction. Victor, hello. That was a good story of pizza, right? You can't get enough pizza. You can't get enough pizza. Can make a video on knowledge of Astra. Oh, that would be good because that new movie's coming out, the Brahmastra's, right? And that's about the Astras. Ain't that right? Movie Fans on the bots. I know he ain't gonna let no bots get through. Okay, I was gonna say something. Oh, I won't be on next week. I know, Movie Fan. I'm telling you now, I won't be on next week. Right when I start back regular schedule, right? I'm like, I'm on regular schedule. I'm gonna be here every week. I'm gonna be here every Wednesday. See you every Wednesday. And then, but I couldn't pass this up. movie fan, listen to this. I got an invite to go on a cruise. Free. I mean, how do you pass up a free cruise to Alaska, which I just been this summer, but I was like, yeah, of course. And I get to go with my friends because they were invited too. You know, movie fan. Tessa's going. So it's going to be me, Tessa, and I don't know, you might not know, Tanya, and another friend. We got invited to go on the cruise and to Alaska. So I'll be gone next week. And it was like last minute. Last week, I didn't even know about this, right? I came on last week, like a week ago. We found out, was it Thursday, Friday? For free. It's a Disney cruise because you know how we always work with like the Disney stuff and everything. Yes, movie fan. So I was like, so I won't be here next week. But it was last minute. Like we just found out and we're leaving. I leave. So it's taken out of Vancouver. So I'm going to. I know it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. So I leave Sunday and we're taking out of Vancouver. So we have to go to Canada. And then and I just went on. That's what is funny. Like it was my whole dream. Remember, I wanted to go to Alaska. I went on the Price is Right and won the money. And I was like, oh, I'm going to take my family to Alaska. And I had it booked and COVID hit and the pandemic. So I had to like postpone it 2 years. Finally got to go in June, right? Do my trip that I've been planning for years in June. And then a few months later, I get invited to this free one. And I'm like, but I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, Missouri Green's here. I had to go back and read all the stuff I missed. But Missouri, I reacted to that. It is scheduled to upload the Terrifier 2. Missouri always wants to scare me. Like that was so frightening. I didn't even know they had a Terrifier 1. Like this movie request Terrifier about this killer clown. I didn't even know they had a first one. But apparently people do because they're like, art is back. Like they knew. Anyway, it's coming today, movie fan. And I reacted to my boyfriend. Did y'all see that? My boyfriend has a new little teaser trailer out, Hrithik Roshan. I just find the stream 1 minute before it started. Pink Guy said, you start watching anime also and make reaction. My kids love anime. They're always trying to get me to watch anime. Yes, going on the cruise. I can't believe it like that. I really have a lucky life. I feel very blessed. I do. She could hear a mantra song. I feel like, did I not do that one? Oh, and Winter's here. I almost missed Winter. Hey, Winter. Mwah, sending my love. I know Winter showed up last time and I was just so glad to see. I've missed everybody. And then I'm leaving in a week or for a week. You were looking well and so lucky. Oh, thank you, Winter. I feel it. I'm like, I feel very blessed, like some of the things that come my way. Coming 25, we'll wake up at 4 a.m. and listen. Oh, I don't know. What is Mahalaya? And it's going to be, I know, movie fan. Like my friends are on it. We're all going to be like it's a group of us, right? Like we're all going to be sharing in the room for a week together, like on the cruise. The only bad thing about the cruise is, like, the internet is almost impossible. Almost like every cruise I've been on, internet has been almost impossible. I won't be able to get online. But that's also a good thing about a cruise because it really makes you unplug. Like I always go on vacation and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to go online. And I end up like getting sucked in. How easy is it to get sucked into like the social media and everything? Easy. Cruises, because the internet's so bad. I mean, you're in the middle of the ocean. Hardly any kind of signal, especially Alaska. Oh, which I'm really excited because, I'll tell you about it. But anyway, it makes you really unplug a cruise, right? And last time I went to Alaska, like we went whale watching and that was in June. But one of the things was, I really wanted to see Northern Lights. And I know this is like tricky because you never know when it's not like it's scheduled or you know when it comes. Anyway, I looked this time and we didn't see them, of course. But I looked this time and I was like, when's the best time on a cruise to see Northern Lights? September. So I was like, this is like our chance to maybe really see the Northern Lights. Oh, if I do, I'm going to get tons of pictures. Y'all better believe it. I have to get video. That was one thing last cruise too. I was like, I'm going to get video. And I never did. But I'm going to have to get video to just post to show y'all like our trip. Plus, I mean, Last time it was family, you're chasing the kids around and all that. This time it's gonna be a friends, right? Like me and my friends are gonna be on it. So we're gonna just be silly and having fun and taking videos. And since we all love video, I mean, my best friend Tessa's gonna be on it. We're gonna be taking video of each other, It's gonna be so much fun. Anyway, yes, Terrifier 2 before I leave Missouri. Bishop Pearl, I'm gonna have to do. I know I'm gonna have to. I'll have to schedule a couple next week videos just so I have something to upload. But with this being so last minute, I'm like, I need to pack, I need to do this, and there's so much paperwork you have to do for this because you're going out the country. Because I have to go to Canada first, and this is true. So my flight to Canada, oh, you can tell, like I'm chatting because I'm getting a little stressed about it. But I can't remember. Well, no, last time I flew out of country, it was like about 3 or 4 years ago, and I can't remember because Delta sent me a thing and said I had to be at the airport international travel 3 hours early. I was like, 3 hours? I don't remember this being a thing. 3 hours early at the airport for international travel, and my flight is at 6:20 in the morning. That would mean I have to. Is the airport even open at 3 in the morning? I'm gonna have to. Maybe two. Maybe at the most two. 3 hours before your flight takes off. That seems too early. If you were, oh, I miss what I hate. I have to get used to this. My comments and doing this again. If you react to something Christian, you got more knowledge and other videos. You can start watching anime. It's a good story. I mean, since you were looking for the trailer with subtitles, I comment the links in the same video. Oh, real you fat artistic strokes. Oh, I'm gonna have to go look on the same video. All right, I'm gonna go look. I'll go look after this because I was searching and I could not find any. I'm excited. I'm excited now. Oh, artistic. Okay, thank you, though, artistic. I'm gonna definitely go look, and there will be a reaction for that because I've been looking. You also not movie fan. Are you using your TVA cup today? We're gonna have to plan it for Wednesdays. We both use our cups. Lord Christian's watching. You are having tour every here there, but isn't coming to him who is eagerly waiting nearby. Oh, shove him. Maybe he is. Maybe he's waiting for Alaska to see me. Anime, Bad Worlds, I think. Word. Have you? Oh, I tried plenty Indian food. A matter of fact, I was thinking because for dinner tonight, I mean, it's not, but we buy like the jar. Like I'll go to the Indian store here. I mean, we have our Spice Bazaar. They sell all like the foods from the area. That's where I buy my ghee because you can't go just to like a regular store and buy ghee here. So I have to go to my ghee to buy there. But I buy a lot of times they have their sauces in the jar because I can't really make the sauces either. That seems like some specialties, like you have to probably have special spices and all I don't have. So I'll go to the Indian store and buy just the sauces in the jar and then like make up the dishes, right? Using the sauces. So I was thinking tonight for dinner, I was like, I want to have Indian food. Maybe some tikka masala, like, or something like that. I like the tikka masala sauce. That's like my favorite. I could just drink that sauce. No, not like that. It's because it does have a little, but that's probably my favorite sauce. My favorite anime is Paranoia Agent. It's a mystery show, also scary. Missouri, like you like the scary stuff. That's why that Terrifier 3, I was like, I don't. I saw the thumbnail on that with that crazy clown, and I was just like, why does Missouri Green do this to me? why does he do this to me with these scary? And ever since, because I did it this morning, the reaction, that's why I just scheduled it. It's gonna come on later, probably in like a couple hours. I have it scheduled. It's gonna come up, but I've been thinking about that scary clown ever since. Like that stuff just stay. I better have that out from my brain by the time, because I can't be having bad dreams, Missouri. I can't. There I go. Missing my spot again. There we go. TVA. All right. Internet on cruises. Oh, it's terrible. Like you might as well and you have to pay. They're expensive too. The internets on cruises, they're expensive. But then you're just sitting there frustrated because it's like dial-up modem again. That's how you feel. You're like, how did I even survive dial-up modem? That's how I feel on the cruise. But hi, Arang Singh. I love cruising. I'm hoping to do a key. South Pacific. I love cruising too. Winter cruising is my favorite because first of all, like you can take, you take the boat and then you just do all these stops. Like you could go to different countries on one cruise, right? All like three, 4 or 5 different countries on one cruise. Yeah, and then you just go to these spots, spend the day in that little town that you go to, and then you get back on your ship and you eat. That's why I love cruises. All the food. And one of the people on our in our group that's going on it has never been on a cruise. So me, Tessa, my friend Tanya, like we've been on cruises. Like we're cruising. We're professional cruisers. We know our thing. We listen. I got out my cruising, all my cruising supplies. But one of us has never been on a cruise, and that's what like they were asking. They were like, does it have a buffet? We're like, does it have a buffet? That was like, it has a buffet like 24/7. They were asking about like the food stuff. Like, I'm like, you're gonna be eating second breakfast, pre-lunch, then third lunch, and then fourth dinner. Like that eating is the number one thing on a cruise that you will always do. But then I love to play like the trivias. That's what I like doing. I like going to the trivia, and this is a Disney one. So all the shows are like Disney shows. I've been on one Disney cruise before, and it was only a 3-day one. So I'm excited. This is actually a 7-day. But I remember one of the shows they had Beauty and the Beast as one of the shows that they did. So the shows are amazing. One thing it does get like the Disney one's kiddie. Like it's great. I mean, of course, Disney is great for the kids and people that love Disney. But like so they'll have like the little character greeting. You go and greet and meet them and take pictures, and there's like long lines to do that. I don't really care about that part. I don't, but the kids love that, and even adults that love going to see the characters and stuff. There's a lot of people, but there's so much. And what? So I don't know, Winter. One thing about cruises here, you have to like some of the extra stuff you pay extra for. Like if you want soda, right? If you want soda, like on all the other cruises I've been on except Disney, if you want soda, you have to buy a soda package, which is like $15 a day just to drink soda, which I never did because I'm not really a soda drinker. But that's one thing about a Disney cruise. I was like, they got free soda. I still didn't drink it because I'm not that much of a soda drinker. But that was one thing I couldn't believe. I was like, Disney has free. I was like, what is this special? Like it was just Disney always kicks up stuff a notch. But South Pacific I would love. Anyway, look, I'm this whole stream's gonna be about cruises. I'm so excited. But we went on the Alaskan one this year. We already have one booked for next year. Actually, two. One for anniversary, I just had an anniversary, but we're planning it in like March to like do a cruise, just like as an adult, no kids. But then one we're going and we're gonna hit like Aruba and like this little island. Would someone say it was like the ABCs? A, Aruba, a B, and then like Curacus or whatever. But that's one thing I like, going to different places when I don't like really going to the same places. Even though Alaska I'm going, but we are doing some stops I've never been on. We're going to Juneau, but this time we're going to Skagway, which I hear that's that they take the train. Like there's this whole thing. You can take a train. Oh, I'm excited for it. Flight Center here had a good deal to go to Iceland and see the Northern Lights. Oh, see, that's one thing I'm hoping I see on this one because we didn't get to see it when we went in June. But they say September's the best time if you're on a cruise, right? Your nationality. I'm American. Hello, ma'am. Love from Bangladesh. Sending my love back. I love South Pacific cruises. Been on 2 and they're amazing. What cruise line? That's always a thing too. I've been on many different cruise lines, but some people have their choice of their favorites. Can start watching Attack on Titan. Oh, y'all are trying to get me to do these animes. Everybody's talking about the animes. This is like my kids should do that. They love the animes. And they tried to get me watching different ones. What was one called Promised Land? My daughter made me watch the whole season. It was cute. I just can't get in the animes that much. 3 hours for international travel beforehand is stand. Movie fan? Do I really have to go at 3:30 in the morning? Like, what special thing are they gonna do? I know I traveled just a few years ago, but I don't remember 3 hours. I don't think I listened to that. I don't think I listened. I think they told me, and I didn't listen to it. But I'm especially it's hit me harder this time because 3 hours would have me there at 3:30 in the morning. I don't even think airports do they stay open 24/7? I guess they have to if like you get stranded there. I'm not looking forward to this 3 hours beforehand. Where am I at? Where am I at? I lost this spot. Oh, wait, international travel time is a pain. Melbourne Airport is. See, and that's another thing. My airport's not that crowded. It's not like if I feel like if I got there at 3:30, I would be the only one there. Even if people travel international, like it takes me so like I get domestic, I can go there and I usually try to hit an hour before, but I'm still waiting a long time. It's not like I'm rushing to my gate or anything. I mean, that's how fast you get through. Lots of love. Oh, sending my love back. Honey, I'm glad to see you after a long time. I'm glad to be back after a long time. My dad and stepmom are going to India. And they booked everything while last week they're not sure. What you say? And they're going to India. They have booked everything while last week they were not sure on. How long are they going then? How many weeks? Oh, winter. You're gonna have to tell when they come back. You're gonna have to tell me all about it. I want to see. Get some pictures for me. Oh, I'm so jealous. Now that would be like the best news. What if they were like, someone I got an email. We offering you a free trip to India. Even just a plane ticket. That's the thing too. I'm like, even if I had friends I could stay with over there, I feel like the plane ticket would be, I haven't even looked, but I just know when I've been to even Europe and the plane ticket, and that was a long time ago, how much it was. I bet I could find friends to stay. Or Ritik, my boyfriend, I could stay with. And I just reacted to his new little teaser trailer this morning. Is he a bad guy in this new movie? I need to know that they. I was like, I don't remember seeing my Ritik. I don't know how I feel about seeing my Ritik as a bad guy. Winter, go tell. Like I got Ritik on the brain. Winter, it's correct, especially international arrivals between three and all international return. Oh, I have a cousin who works at the border force at the airport, and they hate the morning arrivals there. So y'all are saying I have to go 3 hours early. That's what y'all are saying. Oh no, I'm dreading this. Oh look, somebody would travel with me here. They would know. Do I have to go 3 hours early airport for this international travel? React to Don. Oh, someone keeps saying Don. What is Don? Next morning shift not fire. Doing any job other than YouTube. If you do, then how do you manage both? Oh yeah. I have many jobs. I have many, many jobs. Well, I mean, I have a site. That's where I do my movie reviews and everything. That's my main source of like my main job is that. YouTube for me is fun. I don't really make money off of it. This is what I like to do for fun. And I made friends here, so I like to come talk to you. I love like checking out the new trailers and of course like my Bollywood stuff. So like this is for me, this is like the fun part of my job that I I really like if I had to probably say pick one thing to do for fun, it would probably be YouTube. Like you don't have like you have on $1 million. You don't have to like write on your site anymore, but I would still probably want to do my YouTube because that's what's for fun. But I also have my site. That's where I make, the ad revenue. That's where I make my money as from my site. And then I do other things just because, look, most of my stuff, I'm watching movies in the house or go to the movies, but still come home and write up my reviews. I do my videos at home. So sometimes, like, I just need to get out the house. So I'll sub at the schools sometimes, my kids' schools, because it's fun. And I like getting out the house. I like kids. I'm just like a big kid myself half the time. So I'll do that. Volunteer a lot this semester. Like this year, I'm volunteered because my daughter's in the marching band. So I'm going to be going, doing a lot of that stuff, volunteering at the school. So that's what I do outside, just videos, react to. Oh, I got a lot of reaction requests. When y'all tell me stuff to react to here, I can never keep unless I write it down or screenshot because I can never go back really and go through these comments to see the reaction. So after the video uploads is a good time if you want to do the request. Where am I at? Oh, honestly, my worst designed airport in Australia. Oh, that's neat. Hi, Sharad's here. Hi, Sharad. Pink guy raid. I honestly agree. I'm not a fan of Sydney Airport. Love P&O cruises. Oh, Princess. I've never been on a Princess. My family likes Carnival the best. And that's like the one you always hear, like the budget cruise Carnival. But I think it's because more it's a young cruise. Like young people are on it. And they have a lot of stuff like my family like go to like they have a lot of comedians and things like that. Like we went on to Alaska, we went on Royal, and that was like more older people on it, and they didn't really like it. I liked it because more older people like they didn't play a lot of the games and all that, so we got to play all the games. We were picked for doing. I don't know if they do this on all the cruises, but like the love and marriage game, we we're picked for that. So since a lot of older people were on it, there wasn't a lot of volunteers to have to choose, and so we got on all the games. And I love the games. Winter nights in the airport internet. Oh, they still talking about y'all are gonna make me go 3 hours early. That's what's gonna happen, huh? Oh, like and sub. Thank you. Honestly, when I went to Europe 5 years ago, our flight was at 5:50. We arrived at 2:30, so 3 hours is probably best because airports are busier. Yeah, that's true, movie fan too. Not even busier. I don't know about where you're at, but I know here they've been having like a big problem with just so many cancellations. And that's probably why like they booked, I mean, they paid for the flight and everything. So they booked the flight, the Disney cruise line ended, and they booked it, I think, so early and the day before to make sure, because I mean, once the cruise boat leaves, it's gone, right? So I think they booked it to make sure we arrive, even if they have delays or cancellations, that we are getting on the ship. I think that's why they wanted us so early. It'll be, and yet 20 days. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, if you're going to do a trip like that, right? Like if you're going to go to a different country and really explore and everything, I feel like you have to do that amount of time. That's like 3 weeks. I was thinking if I ever went like soon, maybe when I retire, like longer, 20, but I was thinking at least like I would want to do 2 weeks if I went. And that's probably still not any amount of time to really see everything you want to see. I know they keep saying, I gotta visit that temple. It's been so once and two, I was like, things are gonna calm down. Like I can start my regular schedule. Kids are back in school. But now this is when everything pops up. Because like this cruise popped up doing this. So I'll leave Sunday. We come back the next Monday. So we gone like 8 days, right? Come back the next, well, the cruise leaves Monday. So we're going to go to Canada Sunday. Cruise leaves Monday. We return the following Monday and then I fly back Monday night. But then just a few days later, I'm flying out to LA, well, Anaheim, to attend the D23 conference. So I get home a few days and then go back out. But at least when I'm home, it will be Wednesday. So I'll only miss one live stream because I'll have to tell y'all all about it. I will. I'll have to tell you all about it. I'll have just returned. I'm excited, but also like nervous because I just, I do. I get anxiety and stress before I have to like be gone for that long. I'm over here telling kids like have their schedule. I'm writing stuff down. All right, this day you got to do this, and telling my husband you got to make sure this is done and this. And it's not like I can call every day. That's the biggest thing too, being on the cruise. And it's not like I really can call back and be like, "How's everything?" or if they need me or a question. I'm just gonna be like, "I'm gonna be gone. You kind of won't be able to get in touch with me. I hope you have everything you need." So then that anxiety is here. I love P&O. Oh, look, now everybody's gonna be booking a cruise. That's how excited we are. We dressed and bathed our little Krishna. Oh, and we have little Krishna at home. We dressed them. Really? Oh, I want a little Krishna. I want a little Krishna dress and bathe. Hi, Sarah D. I don't speak Portuguese. Is that what they're? I barely speak English. That's what I always say. I barely speak English correct. Learning. Oh, I can do a couple Spanish words. How to survive the airport in 3 hours. Oh, okay. Movie fan said spend 30 minutes at check. Probably, yeah. Find food if anything's open. But food is so expensive at the airport. Movie fan. Like, I always bring snacks in my carry on bag. That's what I usually do, bring snacks. But you're right, because I'll have to find a drink, because they won't let us bring liquids through. So I'll have to go get a drink, do TikToks. That's the best time. Remember when everybody was going crazy at the airports when they had the mask mandates? So US don't have that anymore, like on the planes, right? But I did hear, so this is one big thing. We're flying into Canada and they still have mask mandates like at the all the public places, but US has none. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to go find my mask again. I don't even know where they're at. Nobody wears them here anymore. Like you might see like one person, and then you'll figure, oh, they must be like maybe higher risk or something like that. But remember when they had mask mandates and people were doing the TikToks of all the people going crazy, like yelling, "I ain't wearing a mask." I never got to see that. I always wanted to. I was like, oh, or on the plane, download lots of Netflix. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my computer too. At least at the airport, they usually have the free Wi-Fi that I can probably like get some writing done. Oh, Victor. Oh, Victor. I saw the new house. I mean, I can't, Victor. I've only seen one episode of The House of Dragons, so I can't really say, but I loved it. Like I had heard like mixed reviews before. People were like, "Oh, it ain't as good," and people saying this. I was all about it. I was like, I can't wait to see it. And then the first episode did not disappoint me. I liked it a lot. I can't though say Game of Thrones versus like I can't pick which one I like better because I only saw one episode, so we're gonna have to see. But I'm really digging it. What are your thoughts about homosexuality? Because I identify as bisexual. Okay. I mean, I have no like any kind of things against it. I'm an LGBTQ ally. Like I say love is love. I support anybody's choice in that. I guess people would call me liberalish. But this one thing, like that's one thing here. People are like, you're liberal. I'm like, but there's like not all my views. I feel like are like as at the liberal because I don't like. This is one thing I don't like. I don't like a lot of the cancel culture stuff, especially when they start canceling like comedians for nothing or things I think are not. I don't like all that because I'm like, that's one thing that makes me upset about it. I'm like, comedians can't like they're afraid to like be make jokes now. So that's one thing I don't usually get. But on most issues, I'm very like probably you would say liberalish. So of course I'm an ally of the LGBTQ. Did they use all that in other countries? I don't know if that's just I bet you they do. That's not just an American. Look, we always think it started here. It probably started somewhere else, and we're just using it and thinking it's ours. The LGBTQ plus. You saw American Psycho movie? Is that scary? Wait, the Psycho, like, I don't know what American Psycho is. I heard of Psycho. Isn't Psycho the one with the Bates and the ain't that the Psycho movie? Is there American Psycho? What do you think about Hinduism? I think you should know. I always talk about it and love my Krishnas and Mahakali. You know I love that. Gold is here too. No spamming. Oh look, I told y'all, my movie fans on it. Oh, he just kept asking the same question. Well, I answered it. I'm doing good with keeping up with the comments. I feel like they're not too fast. Thanks for acting to song. And I send that English translation also. Oh, I need to check it out. A lot of times I haven't been getting alerts for a lot of like the comments. So I have to like manually go back and like read through the comments when I have time. I'll have to look gold. Thank you though. I also want to say you pronounce I'm afraid to say it now in case I don't say it right. So sweet. I online games, no, not really. Speaking of Game of Thrones, I started it for the first time last week and only finished the first season today to try and catch up with the House of Dragon. But movie fan, do you really? Because are you? Have you started House of Dragon? Because that what is that? They said that's like 170 years before Game of Thrones. So I feel like you don't have to really watch Game of Thrones before watching that. I don't know if I mean, you might have more connections to like Targaryen and the dragons and that family by watching Game of Thrones first, but I don't feel like you would miss anything, since it's so much beforehand. I don't know. I'm trying to think now how I would feel watching The House of Dragon and have never watched Game of Thrones. I mean, it's kind of hard to think. But Game of Thrones is great. I'm glad you're watching it. You know what I started to watch that my husband's been trying to get me to watch forever, and we finally started watching it, is Barry. Have you ever seen Barry? It is it's funny. Like I'm hooked now. We're almost done with season 2. But then, I don't know. Do I have any like where's my Cobra Kai fans? Do I have any Cobra Kai fans here? Because Cobra Kai season 5 is coming out and I just got the screeners. So I'm almost done with that. I binged it in like 2 days just at night because I have to watch it with my husband too. He would not let me watch it without him. But I have like one more episode. It is so good. It is so good. Yes, Cobra Kai. Oh, I got the new season. It is so good, movie fan. Oh, I can't say nothing. I won't say nothing to spoil it. It's really good though. Movie fan. Oh my gosh. Every episode I'm just like, what? What? Oh, I wish I could talk more. Movie fan, I wish I could talk more. But you get Netflix screeners, you should ask for the Cobra Kai ones. Like they just came out. And it's so funny too, like when you get some of the earliest screeners, like they'll give you screeners sometimes like really early. Like I got this one and they were like, this is just for feature or whatever. But then sometimes they might give it to you like a week or before. But this one is the really early ones. So they're not done with a lot of stuff. And it's funny to watch because like you'll watch them talking and like their voice doesn't match up with their lips and they still have to like work out those little details. So that's how early these screeners are. But movie fan, it is so good. I want to talk more about it. I'm not gonna. Movie fan. Oh, you were on Barry too. So my husband, he watched the first 2 seasons, which he's rewatching with me, and we're like on over halfway done with season 2. But he hasn't watched the new 3rd season, and that's why we're watching these before he's gonna watch the 3rd season, and we'll watch that one. I was like, he always kept telling me watch Barry, and I'm like, I know, but we finally started, and I'm just like, why have I waited so long? Christian Bale famous movie. Oh, I don't think I ever seen it. The Christian Bale. I'm not that big on that sounds scary. When I say I try to stay away a lot of scary stuff. Because that kind of stuff, that scary stuff, that gets in your head. I feel like that gets stuck in your head. And I just did a trailer reaction this morning to this killer clown, and now like those images that he's stabbing people. Oh, I don't like that in my head. I try to keep all that. So when scary movies, I'm just like, especially so like even Barry. Look, we're talking about Barry had some parts because he's like an assassin, right? where I was just like, I told Greg, my husband, I'm like, fast forward it. I can't watch this. I do. I'm like, fast forward it. Or I'll close my eyes if he hasn't seen it and they're like, tell me when it's over. I don't want to see that stuff. I don't want that bad stuff stuck in my head. That's when bad dreams come. And I have anxiety. I already like have I'm already in situations like my family make fun of me because I'll be like locked. Or I tell my daughter, she'll have her blinds open at night. I mean, her windows locked and everything, but just open. So people, I was like, close your blinds. Killers can be peeping in the house. And she's like, Mom, killers are not peeping in the house. But that's kind of stuff I'm like always on the edge about, extra careful because I think of like the anxiety makes you think of worst case scenarios. So, of course, watching the scary stuff, because then I'm even more anxious. I've been all morning since watching The Killer Clown. Gold said, the new horror game, Mortuary Assistant. I hated it. Oh, and jump scares are the worst. I will throw things. I will scream in the middle of theater to jump scare and kick chairs. Like, and that's just the involuntary reaction. I hate it. It was more jump scare and it drove me crazy. Mahakali helped me. Oh, my Sandy back. Heck, it even said it has changes in your character. Really? That's what I should do. Like, like when I think of the bad stuff like that, just try to put like, no, like the good things in my head and, with my protect, right? Is that what you were thinking? Like she's going to protect me. Best wishes and prayers. Oh, wait, I lost that spot. Prayers for you and your dear ones in the chat. Oh, thank you, Psyche. I'm a huge Ari. Oh, I love, yeah. And wasn't they going to do a spinoff with Arya Stark? Wasn't they? I know they're doing this one, but I kept thought, and my husband brought it up because he said they really need to do the one, with Arya. And I was like, aren't they still doing that? And he's like, I don't know if that was just a rumor, but I thought they were actually going to do a series with her. Movie fan said, and Cobra Kai. I was not a big fan of House of Dragon, but I'll give it more before I make my judgment. I love Game of Thrones. Why didn't you like it? Because I felt I really did. And I was like, this is right on par. I thought with Game of Thrones. And I think with Game of Thrones too, like they said they like the Starks, Arya Stark. See, I really love the Targaryens. Every time that Daenerys came and then they did the whole, what a storyline with the dragons and her, that was like my favorite part. So maybe that's why too I like the House of Dragons so much because I was like, oh, I love me. Like I always love the Targaryen storylines. Oh, I'm so excited for the Rings of Power too. Me too. I hope I get a screener. Like Amazon's a lot different. Sometimes they'll just put screeners in your account. But I emailed like one of the PR people. I was like, are they giving screeners? And I haven't heard. And I just did it yesterday. When did that trailer come out? Maybe it was Monday. And now I'm like, I'm going to be on a boat for a week. I won't be able to watch anything. When does Cobra Kai come out again? September. Where's my little calendar? Is it September 9th? I think it's September 9th. So just a couple weeks. Oh, I'm so excited. I think it is, or it's the next Friday, but I'm pretty sure it's September 9th. Where am I at? I've seen you tweeting about Netflix series You. I mean, that show is the best. I love it. Oh, I do too. I love You. I'm just, I'm a movie, TV series person. I watch everything. And that's why we went back to Barry because now I have to start watching stuff I didn't see before. Because, like, we'll turn on stuff now and I'm like, I watched everything that's come out. Not everything, anything, maybe everything worth watching of like the new stuff on like Netflix, all the streaming services. When we go to look for something to watch on like Netflix or, I mean, I have them all too. Hulu, Disney Plus, Paramount, Peacock. Like I have all these, and I still will go out, turn it on. I'll be like, I watched because that's my job. I have to watch, even if it's bad. I have to watch it. Went tonight. I tried to get tickets to see a fan screening, and it got sold out quickly. Of what? Oh, the Rings of Power. I bet. And that trailer looks so good too. Have you seen the newest season yet? Oh no, the season of 3 of Barry. No, so my husband hasn't either. So we're almost finished with season 2 and gonna watch season 3. Yeah, please, mother of all. Now for address. Don't you worry, pronounce it. Perfect. Mahakali. All right. Yellowman. Yellowman. Did I say it right? Yellowman. Now I feel like I didn't do it perfect because now it's in my head. I got it. I'm in my head about it. Oh, movie fan. Ann Winter was trying to get tickets for it. I was up at 2 a.m. It was frustrating. I wish it was like every cinema and not only one. Hi, Pragyan. I had a few people climb into my yard during the night. What? They just climbed in your yard? I called the police as I was on the creek path. Winter, you need to get a big dog or a dingo. That's what they have in Australia, right? Do they have dingoes as pets? No, probably not. They're like pretty like mean beasts, right? Or at least a big dog. Somebody climbing in your backyard like that. I have a little dog and she has a mean bark and she scares stuff away. Maybe even I did. Oh, I'm excited. Yellowman. What was I at? Oh, that's not good. Hope it's all right. Just something did not sit right with me with the episode. Oh, okay. With the House of Dragons. I am all right. I have cameras now. Good. Dingoes are definitely not pets here. That's one thing that I always talk when. So my husband makes fun of me because I'm terrible at accents. Like I cannot do an accent. And what were we watching? Oh, Big Brother. I love Big Brother. Do y'all watch Big Brother? I know they have them all in different like areas, but I've been watching the ones in the US, this newest one, and they had this episode where they had to have like a British accent and they were making fun of how bad his British accent was. Like in it. And I was like, and my husband started, he's like, they didn't hear yours did, because every single accent I do is bad. And he always says I sound like the same accent, but I just say like different sentences that could go with the region. So I'll give you an example. Like, like if I want to do a British accent, I always say, "You want some tea and crumpets with the queen?" Like, that's my British accent. I just like try to do an accent, but like do things like say things that would be from the area, like you want some tea and crumpets? Like, does that sound like a British? So anyway, my Australian accent is the dingo ate my baby. Do I sound like, is that a good one? So I always, whenever I do Australian accent, I have to say dingo. The dingo ate my baby. Do I sound like an Australian? I feel put on the spot too because I got the Australia people here listening to my Australian accent. Dingoes are definitely that pet. My stepmom has a friend that has 2. Do you watch Below Deck on Bravo? I've watched. That's actually about like the ship and like the crew, right? I watched a couple. I haven't gotten real into it though. I'm waiting though. Did my stream go? Oh, I lost a bunch of people like all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Is my stream messed up? I think it might be for. Did my stream mess up? Because I just saw the number drop real quick. I think it's having a problem. Movie fan's still here though. Well, anyway, I have to be wrapping it up. It's almost an hour I've been on. I've been on almost an hour. And I was even coming on. I'm like, I have so much to do to get ready to go. 45 minutes. I always went over it. Oh, see, that's what somebody was telling me about the Below Deck. They were like, "Oh, you would like the reality show? It's a drama." Winter said I did not bad for an Aussie accent. It is more towards either Tassie or Southern or South Australia. Oh, I did. The dingo ate my baby. Really? It does sound good. I'm gonna have to tell my husband that because he always will make fun of how I do an accent. See, now another one dropped. I think this stream is having trouble, which a sign anyway because I need to leave. I need to go. Well, some people are coming back. They might have had to exit and come back. Oh, see, it's still having trouble. And I was going to even go and see if mine was having trouble. But I have to go anyway. I have to go, so that makes it good time to just wrap it up. Even though we're having, I wanted to hear more what y'all thought of my accent. Movie fan didn't chime in. But you know what? This may, I saw the film Nope, and I still don't get. Movie fan, I wrote a bad review about it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And people, like, I felt like some people like just like it because of Jordan Peele. And they think like Jordan Peele, is gonna, everything he does that's gonna be perfect. And I was like, y'all are just like, I think, giving this good review because you like Jordan Peele. But I did not like it. And I feel like Jordan Peele is going down the M. Night Shyamalan path. Look, now you got me on the soapbox. I was about to leave, and Movie Fan got me on the soapbox because Jordan Peele is going right. M. Night Shyamalan, great, like Sixth Sense, one of the best movies. Like, came, and then even followed up with the Unbreakable. Like, that was even good, and like some. But then it just started. His movies just started getting worse and worse. I mean, remember the one with the sign, with they put the foil on the head, and then they had that one with the weird village. That's how I feel Jordan Peele's gonna go. Because I mean, his great Get Out. I mean, that movie was so great. Then he had Us. Us was like, even was a step below it for me. I didn't really like Us that much, but it wasn't that. But then Nope, I was like, nope. You saw, right? Wasn't it? You replied to, I was like, this is my Nope review. Nope. Like, that was my review. Nope. Don't go see it. I didn't like it. You watch Eternals, Marvel? Oh yeah, I watch all the Marvel stuff. I liked Eternals. Have a look at my videos on it. My accent is a bit. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to practice it, Winter. The dingo ate my baby. Now I'm gonna be saying it all the time, all day long. I'm gonna be saying it. It's not bad. Winter night is right. More of Tassie. Okay, Southern Austria. I'll take it. I will take it because I get made fun of. What about my British accent? How was that one? Is it harder to tell? Like, easier to tell for the Aussie because you're there? Tea, would you like some tea and crumpets? Doesn't that sound British? Hi, Suaz. But my family did not see it. Basically, what you're saying is people who like the movie are biased about Jordan Peele. I think they're like, how they'll have hardcore fans, like even Marvel or DC. Oh, DC fans. Even if DC puts out something bad, they will still be like, no, it's great. No, no, no. I mean, you see that a lot in the superhero world. They will love it just because, it came out of Marvel, and, maybe people will love it regardless. That's how I feel like it's with Jordan Peele. Because ain't no way people are going to see that Nope movie and it was like, this is the best movie ever. Because they'd be lying. They'd be lying. And people were saying. So I feel like it's biased. I do feel like it's biased. And Mr. Curious, you're just coming here. Oh, wait, Mr. Curious. Always when I'm leaving. Always when I'm wrapping up. That's when I see Mr. Curious pop in. Hi, Kajio. The alien scene Nope is in the barn, though. I freaking got freaked out. I mean, there were some parts that made me jump, definitely, and I mean, it scared me and stuff. This is the thing. So this is my movie fan. Nope, it could have been so cool. They went down but if they went down like the wrong path, like they followed like the big, like you said, alien. But why? I wanted to see more of like that crazy monkey that killed the whole family, ate that lady's face out, and then she showed up at that stuff. Like, you could have went more into that, and I was interested. I was like, well, what happened with this? What happened with that? Why did you show me this scene and the shoes standing up like this? And it was like some symbolic thing, and they never really went back to it. And now I care more about that than about this dumb alien. Movie scenes in my British accent's good. Oh, I'm excited. I'm gonna tell my husband that y'all think my accents are good, and my Australian one, because that's coming from my friends in Australia that said I sounded like Southern Australia, more of a Tassie. I'm gonna tell them. Not bad for. Oh, Winter said it too. And I'm not going to see Nope. Not my sort of movie. It was a disappointment. Honestly, Polly is good comedy, but that's about it. It did have some like good stuff. Oh, it was lagging. That's how I got all the people dropped off. It lagged a bit, lagging, missed that whole thing. That's how I knew something was going on because I like all of a sudden all the people dropped. So they must have got lagged or kicked out. I should go soon anyway, but I don't want to go because we're having such a good conversation. And I could talk about now. Now you got me on the soapbox of the Jordan Peele. I think I'm still having no problems because I see people dropping off and coming back again. Maybe I should wrap it up. Maybe I should. I wish Movie Fan though. Did you hear what I thought? I want to hear what he thought. Oh, it's good now. I want to hear what he thought though about how Nope could have been better. Like they could have went down certain plots. Like they had all these weird subplots, right? And I enjoyed it. Like they had this whole thing with this crazy monkey and and all this, like this, other little, it's not really a barn, but where they raised the horses and they were like competing with them and that whole thing. And they had the guy Glenn from uh what is it? The Walking Dead. You remember Glenn from The Walking Dead? He's in it. So they had this whole thing with him. And I was like, that right there, that was like the totally interesting part. And like he was this child actor and was on, like had a run-in with the crazy monkey, and they could have went down this whole thing with that. And I was like, no, they didn't. And that's where like I was left. I'm like, why didn't they talk? Like I was so interested in that. And then they just abandoned it. Hi, just a guy. Wait, we're talking about a movie from Jordan Peele, right? Yes, the Note movie from Jordan Peele. Just sent you video. Okay, thank you, Winter. I'm excited to watch it. Oh, my lagging's bad. I should wrap it up. I have to go anyway. It's people are dropping off, and now it's just gonna get frustrating. That's what I'm just like. Forget it. But it still don't know what the aliens are at the end of the movie, and the monkey could have had a better story. Like they could have went down that monkey path, Movie Fan, and that right there would have been an amazing story. It was like that, and you thought it was going to get good because they even brought that girl with she had the veil over it. Like you thought it was going to get good, and then they just abandoned that and went after the weird thing with the aliens that you're really, like you said, you're really confused about. You're like, okay, so what happened? What? You're really confused about it all. I'm with you, Movie Fan. You saw me. I tweeted my review, my movie review for Nope. Nope. Don't go see it. I mean, see it, but I'm just warning you. I haven't seen Nope. Wait for it to come out like on video free. All right, y'all. All right. It's been an hour. I gotta go. Remember, I won't be here next week, but I will be here the week after. I know. I just got back on regular schedule and I'm leaving. And everybody's dropping off. I must be lagging bad. So safe try. Thank you, Movie Fan. Thank you. I will tell you all about it when I get back. I can't wait to tell you all about it. I'm going to do my best. So I have some stuff to upload. I always forget about that. Thank you. It was fun. It was really fun chatting. This was a fun chat this week because I got so many. That's why I said we have summer of movies that we really haven't chatted about and TV shows that we have to catch up on. All right, y'all. Bye for now. Be safe. Take care. Be nice to each other. All the good stuff that I always say. Look, even I'm trying to end the stream and it's even lagging, so I know it must be bad. Bye, everybody.